bit of a hand grenade.
Oh, mate, so that's my other little win, kind of linked to that, is the car market is bombing at the moment.
So where are we now? We're November 11th. Yeah.
The car market is bombing hard.
Right.
And the reason I've obviously just been paying attention to this a little bit because we bought our little BMW 1 Series. We traded in both of our cars before to buy ourselves a big van to do this conversion.
Yeah.
So we bought the little 1 Series as a kind of necessity, really reasonable price vehicle to get into, get rid of the two bigger cars. And with the idea in my head that once we've kind of re-established our finances a little bit and like leveled out and, have paid the credit card off, I would swap it for something a little bit more, not necessarily desirable because it's a really nice car, but I am in the mood for something a little bit sporty. And I was looking at M140i's, 340i's, possibly an M2, that kind of car. So I looked on We Buy Any Car to see how much the 118 was valued at the start of the month, and we paid 22 for it. We put $2,000. It's on a PCP, 300 quid a month, and it was 17 grand. And I thought, oh god!
And that was how long? You only like 6 months ago.
May, and I was like, oh. But then I thought maybe if we go into Beamer, they might give me a little bit more for it, as long as it kind of like cleared the finance on it, so I could start afresh. Obviously, I don't want to be in negative equity. Then I'd look at kind of moving on to something else. Probably not even that much more expensive necessarily, but just a bit more of a fun car, bit more bigger engine. And then I put it in this week, and it was 13,200. 13,200. What?
So what? So that's a week's difference.
3 weeks. Well, yeah. At the end of it was a couple of weeks ago. I put it in. £13,200, and
imagine how all those Porsche owners out there are feeling at the moment.
Oh God. Well, I think it's any level wherever you are in the car market with your vehicle at the moment. Obviously, bigger they are, the harder they're going to fall at the moment. But yeah, just crazy loss. So I haven't looked at our settlement figure for it because we're obviously in negative equity. So there's no chance of swapping that now for the foreseeable future. So I thought, I'll obviously with the arm at the moment, I can't drive. So I thought I can't make normal videos that I would usually want to make. So I was like, I'll just do a quick video about the fact that the car market has shit itself. And that video, I posted it 24 hours ago. It's my best performing video in the first 24 hours. I've done over 1,300 views.
That's crazy.
Which I think is pretty good.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty good. But annoyingly, I properly cocked up on the editing of it. The music, the intro music is a little bit too loud, and like people are like, "Oh, background music's too loud, can't hear." And I'm like, so I'm annoyed at myself.
Yeah, because you don't want to go in and delete it now.
Because you've got that initial momentum. So that was what I thought. I almost thought, shall I repost it and see how it does with the audio low? I don't know.
This is the Lost Man Podcast, where we embrace the challenges and triumphs of being a modern man in the middle years. Join us as we explore the rugged path of growing older, wiser and bolder in a world that's constantly changing. I'm your host, John.
And I'm Matt. And together we'll navigate this uncharted territory with grit, humour and a whole lot of heart.